Hello, it is Saturday morning. I couldn't tell you what the date is. It's sometime at the end of January. Let me just clean this lens. Sometime at the end of January. Just finished a 4 days on, and now rebooting into normality mode for a few days. Got a bunch of video stuff I've got to put up. Breakfast, clothes shopping, pay some bills, and then come back. Got Ella today until tomorrow. Then I'm going co-working on Monday to see if I can break the back a little bit on some of that Udemy stuff. Was gonna do two things. Was gonna buy my GoPro microphone, external microphone this week, but then realised my Amazon Prime account had run out. So that's 79 quid that I can't really afford at the moment. So ordering the headphone mic thing, which is 15 quid for a little tiny cable, GoPro cable, original cable, which is crazy. They're really stingy GoPro on their accessories. So that was 15 quid. Then it was like 7.95 post and packing, where I normally get that free next day delivery with Prime. So that's kind of sent me a little bit of a sour note. Now it's run out, and I think they know that. That's why Amazon kind of do it, because they know you're going to renew, because they want you want the next day delivery stuff. And I've looked locally, there's nowhere else that sells it. I was going to get that because it would make recording audio a lot clearer. Although in the caravan it's probably not too bad, but in the car it's a bit anyhow. So there was that, and then I was going to get the Wi-Fi and the aerial to stick on the window, so I've got better 4G connectivity all over the caravan to all devices, which takes away the stress of trying to get a signal, not got a signal, all that stuff. But again, I'm just watching my money at the moment. End of January, start of February, I'm starting to really put together the Kickstarter stuff. I've got the text, I just need to do the perks. Going to publish that at the end of Feb. So I've got the whole of February, I've got like 3 or 4 weeks to try and get enough money in to be able to get a flight to South by to promote it, talk about it. I have some pretty awesome news about the pods, but I've got a meeting tomorrow morning first before I can sort of talk about it. But put it this way, if it comes off, basically all we need to do is run a Kickstarter to provision some of the stuff inside it. And I think it'll be nicer to ask for what we're asking for internally, because Kickstarter's not really geared up for buying like materials for the pods and stuff. But the actual devices inside the co-working and maker centre, the perks would be really good, because I think if people could book X amount of hours on the machine between certain time and they know we've got access to it, I think that's just a better way of working. And it might actually mean that we go from 2 pods to 3 pods really quickly, actually. But I don't look excited, but I'm pretty quietly confident about that, the pods. And it would be a base for everything, and kind of, you know, the live streaming stuff. I need to go to America anyway to go and get a drop cam, because I still don't ship internationally. So that's the plan. If I noticed somebody's itinerary the other day, I think it was I get his name wrong. It's not VJ, VDub. I've not been watching much YouTube this week. I've literally been getting back and collapsing, but I need to catch up with his stuff. I know he's on the road, and I know he's going to Texas. I know he's going to South by Southwest. So if you're watching, dude, because I know you do watch my videos occasionally, any chance I can crash in your RV for some money? If I give you some money, can I crash? That would make things amazing. I could get a flight and get the downtown flyer into Austin, get to an RV park, and then know that I've got somewhere to crash for how many days that I'm there. Really, really, really want to catch up with all my American friends that I haven't seen for like 3 or 4 years. And also go to South by. I haven't been to South by for 2 or 3 years, and I really miss it. Really miss being there. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go for breakfast. That's a bit of a catch up, I guess. Hello, good morning. I have finished my breakfast. It is Saturday. Hello, moo cows. Sorry, rear end of a cow. Not a nice sight in the morning. Just had my breakfast and heading into town early, picking Ella up at midday, so in a few hours. I'm going to go and do all my shopping for bits and pieces now because Ella just doesn't like traipsing around town. She absolutely despises shopping, which in some ways is a good thing. But I guess she'll become one of those digital buyers where she'll just order everything. And kind of as a parent, you wrap the whole going into town, walking around for stuff as exercise as well. Or at least I do. And Ella's like, oh, I don't want to walk. I'm like, you're a 7-year-old, I'm like 42. Your legs are so much better than mine. Although I have been doing a lot of exercise just recently, my legs are pretty on point. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I need to get some bits and pieces, get some clothes and some food and such like, and then picking Bella up, and then we've got a few plans for this afternoon, and then we'll see where we take it from there really. That looks like my old car, R309. Could be my old car. Amazing if it's still going. Cracking old car that is. What else am I going to tell you about? I'll try and think now. Yeah, I'm just kind of like in Ella mode today and tomorrow. Definitely got to do some videos still, so depending on what Ella wants to do later on today, if she wants to watch a film or go on the Nintendo later on, because I'm going out this afternoon, then I might do some video stuff later on. I might actually throw some things together. But I've also got to work on my Kickstarter proposal. I'll start entering some more information on that. And I guess really I should also pop in to see if they've progressed their Airbnb listing for the pods yet. I've also got to pay. So yeah, bit of a slow start to today, but getting there. Do the shopping bit now. Shout outs by the way to Nomadic Fanatic. I've been religiously watching his video this week on YouTube when he's posted from various places. Very jealous of him being in Florida next to the coast and very warm weather. Also, I really want to keep up with all the other subscriptions for all the other RVers and nomads and nomadic people who live sort of on the go in a van, etc, etc. But there's no real way of doing it. I've been looking around for a decent app to do it. I guess I want something that I can subscribe to a YouTube channel and then pull those up in an app, and then they just they play one after another back to back. Now, I remember when I first got into Show You, which is a great video app if you've never used it. I've got it on my iPad mini, but it'll work on the iPhone as well. Show You, it kind of scans your Twitter feed and other people's that you follow, and extracts all the video, which is really good, as in it extracts the link to those videos, and you play one and it will play the next one, which is really nice. You can link it up to a big screen and just watch it back to back. So there must be a way for me to submit YouTube RSS feeds into that to make it a channel. So I might get in touch with Show You and see what they can do, see if they can help me out on that. But I'd love an app like that. Another thing that I really like, which probably is not great for the YouTubers, I'm not trying to think how this would work. Obviously, because I'm on cellular, watching all those videos, it absolutely smashes all my bandwidth. So what I could really do with is an app that allows me to download that content. Now I could use some program online and just fire over all the links for the YouTube videos to their API, grab it, convert it, and send it somewhere else. That kind of doesn't solve the issue for me because I'm still moving bandwidth. What I really need is an app that, when I'm on Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, or I'm over in Derby at the Gigabit HQ, that it can download all of that content to the iPad. So I might have a gig or 2 gigs spare on the iPad, download those video files. Now, here's the rub in that, is that a lot of those RVers that need money, you really need to be watching their video on YouTube. So it kind of breaks that because you're sort of downloading it to watch it. So I'm not quite sure where I stand on that, because obviously I want to support those RVers and those digital nomads by watching their YouTube videos so they get ad revenue. I don't know. I need to have a think about it. It's a trade-off, because most of the time I watch it directly on YouTube when I've got connection. And probably at the Wi-Fi place, what I would do is watch a couple of episodes and then just download the rest. But I guess some people would miss out, so it's not good. Right, I'm at the place where I need to be, so I will speak to you later. So I just popped into the PC shop. I picked Ella up. Say hello, Ella.
Hello.
Hello. She's playing Farmville 2, so she's lost for the next half an hour. Just went into the PC shop and had a chat with him about Quake 2 and Duke Nukem 3D, all the old classic games that I used to play. And me and the lads at work have been chatting about retro gaming and LAN parties and stuff like that, and said, oh, we should probably get together and, you know, get some games, some of the old games, run it on an emulator, and, you know, fire it up and just have like a head-to-head thing on it. But I've also been thinking that over 40s lads who used to play those old games, you know, you could run that in the pods, a little co-working thing, and have, you know, 10 lads, beer, food, everybody puts a fiver in, and then you just have like a knockout. Or you can have a 2-on-2 tourney going down to a deathmatch knockout thing, the 2 best gamers of the day, and the final, and then, you know, you could stream it on the big screens and all that. It'd be brilliant. And I think we could do it. So I've just gone in there, and he reckons around about 100 quid each machine, so 80, 100 quid. You wouldn't need super graphics, you wouldn't need super memory. You run it through an emulator. The emulator even has like a LAN mode on it. So it's quite a long time ago as well, so you wouldn't need a powerful machine. So maybe 300 quid to get 3 machines, and then LAN them all together. And yeah, low latency, local LAN gaming, retro gaming. Could go somewhere. Anyway, Oskies. See you later. For the hot food. What are you doing? Go on then, you're going to have to run back to... She's coming.
I'm coming!
Dinner time.
Ha ha.
Cusco.
I got me daggers.
Look at that. That's amazing. By Fiat. Well, I like that. Hold that door a sec. Oh, I like this. Lots of space, TV, bit of a deck. Ella going crazy saying she loves it and wants it. Cooker. Do you know how much it is? Quite a lot of money.
I know, £20,000.
£20,000 is a lot of money. It is nice. Look at this, babe. It's got a toilet and everything. I'm not sure how, but we seem to have a crazy amount of food in here at the moment. So, I am going to cook some things off tonight. Tonight, because I've got some spare bits and pieces, I'm going to just ghetto it. I'm just going to ghetto it, so I'm going to put some butter in. I've got no oil, I've run out of oil, but I do have, these are reminding me of Chrissy, pierogies, Rusky pierogies. So I'm going to fry these off, which are dumplings with cottage cheese and potato, and see if Ella likes them or not. Get a pan reasonably hot, and then I'm also going to put some pesto and some passata in as well. Make them nice and tomatoey. Ella's singing because she has headphones for a DS for the first time. And she probably can't even hear me. You probably can't even hear me. Well, I need the GoPro mic. Whoa. That was a bit insane. Turn it down a little bit. It's getting a bit crazy. Okay, pierogies.
What?
Pierogies. No. I'm talking to the camera. Whoa, they lost them everywhere. Pierogi 1, pierogi 2, pierogi 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, you get quite a few. 11 pierogi dumplings. So these are pierogi dumplings. They were £1.88, which was a bargain really. From Asda, I think I got them from today. And these are potato and cottage cheese, so there's nothing, you know, meat-wise that I need to particularly worry about. Sometimes you can get ones that might not be agreeable for Ella, but I think she will like cottage cheese ones. This is actually a little bit too hot, so I'll bring that down a little bit. Already kind of, you just need to fry them off a little bit, heat them up. But I had dumplings like this in New York with Chrissy and Jason, and went to an amazing pierogi place. Hang on a sec, babe. So I really need more oil. Butter's not doing it. It's just the dumplings are just soaking it up. But you just fry these off until they go a bit golden brown on both sides. These are going to take a while. And then I'm going to add a bunch of tomato sauce to this and some pesto and some rock salt and some other spices. And then we can, at least Ella can pick them out if she wants to. Yum! Doesn't look very appetizing, but trust me, it is. It's got pesto, green pesto in it, and passata. So I'm talking to myself. Green pesto and passata in it, and sea salt, and some black pepper. And I could put some red wine in it, but obviously because Ella's having it as well, I won't be doing that. Or at least not unless I want her to eat it before falling asleep with it still all over her face. So it should be nice. Normally you can just fry it and have it on its own. Just sear it both sides and it's like a cream cheese and potato. It's really nice. Especially if you've been drinking as well. Like I haven't today, but it's really good for a late night snack, as we found out in New York. But this is my kind of take on it as well. It's just pasta basically. But it feels like that texture in your mouth anyway when you've got it with sauce and stuff. And you can put all sorts of stuff in there. I could probably put some spinach in here as well actually, which would be nice. But Ella's not too keen on spinach, so I'll probably leave that out. But you could just finish it off with some spinach on the top. Nice!